Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters, sisters and brothers. It's your brother Lahu Ramadan. Brothers and sisters, sisters and brothers. Today was that day again, that Sunday, that you got ready, dressed up, and went to church, went to the mosque. And what did you get, brothers and sisters, after they hit your pockets? Did you get that information about your future? Did they tell you about your future, brothers and sisters? Not the future that exists where you presently live, because it was a time limit for our time here, brothers and sisters. And the preachers, male or female, brothers and sisters. And the reason why I say that is because it used to be just male preachers. I mean, when I was growing up, it wasn't as lot as the woman preachers that they got today. So now the sisters can get beautiful and put on all their glitter and have a background behind them, and soon they open their mouth if they not talking about the Abraham covenant, male or female. That mean that they ain't got our best interests at hand. That's the black folks, the black man, the black woman, and the black child. They are speaking generally for everybody. Oh, God's laws, and they're preaching from the sealed Bible, the Bible we gave the Edomites, the Bible we gave the Edomites in Genesis. That was the beginning of the Edomites, who we, the angels, was told to submit to. So that's the Edomites' law. And in their book, we was to be made slaves forever, brothers and sisters, and we had to die to go to heaven. That's their version. That's the book we gave them. That's the book we gave them because they were a newbie. They made from us, and we made them. But we had to make it was a weaker version of ourselves because we were suffering from energy deprivation. So we needed a maintainer to maintain the planet, and we had to focus on maintaining ourselves. So we was told to submit to the Edomites, the maintainers of our planet. We were not, and so this came in that vision right there you see of Abraham under the Abraham covenant. You see what I'm saying? A horror of great darkness fell upon him. Talking about the Holocaust that we were in that 400 years of our sojourning into a land that's not ours. The land that we own right now, brothers and sisters, is the land that's not ours, or it is part of the earth. But anyway, we came from another land, brothers and sisters. So our sojourning will be 400 years. 400 years, brothers and sisters. We've been here under these people's teaching, under their law, the law of the book we gave them. Once they submitted and became disciplined and followed the law, the sealed book, their job was to commit mischief and shed blood. That's who we've been under, brothers and sisters. So our time here is up. That's why I say, if those who's supposed to be representing the black man, the black woman, and the black child is not speaking about the Abraham covenant, and then they speaking for somebody else, the God of this planet that's ruling right now, the made man, brothers and sisters, the made man. The Abraham covenant is for us, brothers and sisters, and there's a beginning of what we will go through, our journey, how long we will be here, 400 years, 1619 to 2019, and then when it was time for us to leave, when it was time for us to make that exit, brothers and sisters, we had a land, we had a place to exit to, huh? The land given to the not the descendants, the seed of Abraham, not the descendants, the seed, like my brother Amir was pointing out in his presentation. Not the descendants, the seed, brothers and sisters, the seed. You know what I'm saying? So These are the things that we should be talking about. It should be on every black man and black woman's tongue. And especially they supposed to be representing God. But the preachers, whether it's male or female, they go to the theologian school of the enemy. You can look it up. You can get that school online and get a certificate sent through your computer. You know what I'm saying? And it's talking about the sealed book. It was talking about the law of the Adamites that we as angels was told to submit to, brothers and sisters. And then it would come a time when that 400 years was over. That's the Abraham covenant. And in Malachi, it tells us about a man who would come and appear at Elijah. It says, I am sending my messenger, and he will clear up a way before me. And suddenly the true Lord, whom you are seeking, will come to his temple. And the messenger of the covenant, brothers and sisters, the covenant, brothers and sisters, the Abraham covenant. After our 400-year journey is over, one will come and give us the information we need to know to make that exit, to get back to that land that's promised for our being the angels submitting to that 400 years under a cruel, vicious individuals, the Adamites, the Neanderthals, the cave dweller, the white boy, the man, or what the Bible call them. Huh? You see what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? This is who we was under. This is what they did. But that time of that is over and up. And now the messenger of the covenant come to clean us up. But who will endure the day of his coming? Who will be able to stand when he appears? For he will be like the fire of a refiner and like the lye of laundrymen. You see what this is saying, brothers and sisters? Where it's going to be cleaned up of all of that garbage we learned in this 400 years and all the garbage we still receiving from the preachers, the modern day net turners, who's preaching from a book not to resurrect us and give us the information to make it to reap the benefit of our birthright, our reward for our 400 years of suffering, our 400 years of submitting to the Adamites, whose job was and law was to commit mischief and shed blood. They wasn't supposed to inflict that harm that they put on us, but they did, and that's what they're going to get judged by. And under that judgment, America will be destroyed. But it said, let those who hear have ears. If you ain't hearing, and then it ain't our fault. Our job is not to force you in a corner, big backhand you, and make you believe. Our job is just to lead you to the messenger of the covenant so we can know what time it is and what we need to be doing. You see what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? And the messenger of the covenant, if he didn't go through the theologian school, he was self-taught. You see what I'm saying? So he told us that he seen the teacher teaching from a book, and he figured, why waste my time here? You know, I can go straight to the library, and whatever I want to know, I get that book and study it. I mean, I ain't never had no, I ain't never did nothing like that. I was the same as my mama took me after 5 years old and put me in kindergarten. From kindergarten to the first grade, to the second grade, to the third grade, to the fourth grade, to the fifth grade. And so, and about the time I got to the ninth grade, I got caught smoking cigarettes in the bathroom and got kicked out. And then I didn't go back to a regular school. I went to a continuation school. And all the brothers we was in California then. My daddy, I was 14. My mom separated. So But anyway, brothers and sisters, you see what I'm saying? We start learning, we start being programmed under the so-called American dream. But we already went through that Holocaust. We already went through from 1619 to 2019 through slavery, Jim Crow, and everything else. You see what I'm saying? So if they give us the name like they used to call us, and now we call ourselves niggers, we wasn't niggas. We didn't call ourselves that before we got here, before we, went on that search journey. So a nigga was made in America, brothers and sisters, because we under their teachings. We've been under for 400 years. So a man will come, brothers and sisters, the messenger of the covenant that we was under. And he would give us the information we need to get from out from under that covenant, to make the exit, to escape, to get the hell out of Dodge. You see what I'm saying? And he would get his, let me see. He would get his information. Turn it off. Sorry about this, brothers and sisters. 5. Abraham covenant. He would get his information. I still got Malachi. Okay, let me get Malachi out the way. And then it should pop up for us. Bam. Right here, brothers and sisters. Revelation 5:1. He wasn't going to the theologian school. He was self-taught by himself. And he had the desire to know what was, in the book, his curiosity. So he told us, hey, you got to subscribe. You get the whole story. He got videos since once the computer came out, and he can open them up, brothers and sisters. We've been looking for this man, waiting for this man. This is the man that Elijah was trying to lead us to. This is the man we were supposed to be preparing for. Master Farad Muhammad left a curriculum, a study guides for us to get our mind up, to build our mind up for mathematics, get back into thinking, get out of the make-believe that we was in under that 400 years and get us into thinking of the angels transferring into gods. Mathematics. That's what we knew prior to coming here, and now I'm believing in, we had to have faith to believe in the impossible. You know what I'm saying? But that's the only thing Christianity got for us. It ain't our religion. It ain't the Jesus of 2,000 years ago religion. It's the one we've been under religion. The Adamites, brothers and sisters. But look in this book, brothers and sisters. Let's read through this right quick. You didn't heard me read it before, but these are the things that we got to start uploading so we can know what time it is. So when we go to the church of the preacher and get our pockets hit and then sit up in front of him for half an hour or whatever, we sit up in front of him and to pay attention to that bullshit that's coming out of his mouth. We need to know what time it is, and the time is at the end of the Abraham covenant. It's the time to reap our benefits. It's the time to get our land. It's the time to receive our birthright. And it's a time for us to upload a new program to get out of the vision of the American dream that's been a nightmare for us and get in the vision of a new heaven that we don't have to die to go in, brothers and sisters, but we're going to walk in. You see what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? The black man, his black woman. But we have to upload the new mind that the messenger of the covenant found in Revelations for us, brother, hidden under 7 seals. 2 sides to a book, to the scroll. You see what I'm saying? Both sides. It says, and I saw in the right hand of the one sitting on the throne a scroll written on both sides, sealed tight with 7 seals. And I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice, who is worthy to open the scroll and break its seals. You see what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? But no one in the heavens or on the earth or underneath the earth was able to open the scroll or to look unto it. I gave way to a deal of weeping because no one found worthy to open the scrolls or to look into it. But one of the elders, brothers and sisters, one of the elders stopped weeping. Look, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, has conquered so as to open the scroll and its seven seals, brothers and sisters. A book that the made man, made from the original black man and woman, the Adamites, was given a book. But after our 400 years, the messenger of we under a covenant. The messenger of the covenant had to come, get the 411, go in Revelation, the last book of the Bible, lift those seven seals and reveal the whole veil of, take the whole cover off the whole Bible, brothers and sisters. Not only the last book of the Bible, but all the books before that, to give us that new understanding of who we was before we submitted to that Abraham covenant, brothers. Nobody else did it. The Haitians, the African, somebody of the part of the Africans, we the ones that came here 400 years. Now anybody can come here and get a visa. You know what I'm saying? But we're the ones that went under that humiliation. We're the ones that suffered. The black man, his black woman, she suffered the most. So damn right, we get a revenge from this too. We get a revenge, brothers and sisters. And we got to go through a cleansing. You've seen it in Malachi. Read it, brothers and sisters. Understand what time it is so you can know what to do. When the emergency alert come out that all black man and black woman and black child is a threat to America because of our identity is going to be revealed. Who we really are. And then they've been doing to us for 400 years. Now they're going to get a payback within a year. They're already suffering, brothers and sisters. But anyway, the Nation of Islam, they supposed to be pushing the program, but they ain't pushing nothing but bull. You heard that sermon today about Farrakhan, Ishmael, Elijah's son, pushing that like he's telling some truth. No. He talked about Aaron. You know what I'm saying? But what did Aaron do? He didn't get into the concept of what Aaron did. You know, he compared Moses and his brother, and you know, not Moses, and his brother Abraham and his brother. You see what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? And Farrakhan's supposed to be Aaron. At the end of the deal, what did Aaron do, brothers and sisters? He told all the people, because they was getting worried, where is Elijah? When he coming back? And he led the people to go get all their gold, and they formed a golden calf. Sunniism. That's a symbol of Sunniism. You know what I'm saying? So Farrakhan, he went and everybody got all their gold and gave it to Farrakhan, but Farrakhan put it in his bank, and now when you look up the Nation of Islam, they poor, and Farrakhan is a millionaire. The modern day Aaron, Farrakhan, the man of perdition, the one that is said is let no one deceive you. Talking about when, you know what I'm saying, Aaron was left in charge. When Farrakhan left in charge, he did this. Let no one deceive you by any means, for that day will not come unless the falling away come first. And the man of sin is revealed, the son of perdition, who opposed the and exalt himself above all that is called God or that worships, so that he sits in the as God in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Huh? So that's what Farrakhan. If we was there in the 90s when I came in 92, is this not what Farrakhan did? He was supposed to be teaching us and leading us to the messenger of the covenant, but he was leading us to Ron Hubbard. We had to get Ron Hubbard, brothers and sisters. We had to purchase and do study guides. You was there in 92 at March 27. We all came in. We had an FOI class. I thought we was supposed to be studying these problem books. I can get so far, but that's all I know is arithmetic. You know what I'm saying? But we wasn't study that. We was reading books, How to Defend Farrakhan. Book 1 and 2. Farrakhan the Traveler. The 7 Speeches of Farrakhan. That's what he was putting in our mind. He said that they not devils no more. But we can read in the lessons up to far as we can understand that we already deal with them, and the scientists, all the gods before said that, hey, we couldn't deal with them. We had to get rid of them, get them off the planet. Now, they ain't devils no more. What changed, brothers and sisters? What changed? They the made man that had a certain time to be on our planet, maintainers of our planet. Their time is up. But Farrakhan, through Ishmael, is saying, oh, he's a great man. Farrakhan did so much for us. What'd he do? He went in your pocket and took your money, and he rich and you poor as hell. And he's still selling you pipe dreams. He's sitting in a damn wheelchair, and now he ready to push it over to his son, Ishmael. Farrakhan's son, Captain, what's his name? Anyway, you know what his son, who his son is. Mustafa. That's it, Mustafa. You ready to transfer it over to, and then he supposed to be rich too. On what? Farrakhan, the man up edition, moved himself up, told y'all to get y'all gold, and it's in his bank. The nation ain't rich. When Elijah was doing it and setting up the nation, he was getting the nickels and dimes. He built the empire and gave it back to you in the form of your supermarket, your laundromat. You know what I'm saying? He had a real estate. He had ships that went and got the whiting fish and brought it back, that, we had a product to sell. We was all making, we was doing for self, preparing us for the messenger of the covenant, preparing us to make that trip back to the land that was between Egypt and the great river Euphrates, Arabia, our land, our reward. You see what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? So if nobody is speaking about the Abraham covenant, the messenger of the covenant, and where he get his 411 Revelation 1-5, once he is telling about him, he opened up he lifted those seals, and then the whole book is his to give to us, that we may upload the new mind, to that we can see the new vision, activate it, and cause that vision to become a reality in our land. You see what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? I'm your brother, Elihu Ramadan. And as I came before you, so shall I leave you in the peaceful greetings of Assalamu Alaikum.